The Knicks utilize post-ups a lot to generate advantages. They're the 7th highest in frequency in the NBA. I just want to talk a little bit about their spacing when they post up. So here, you're going to see Cat get this post up. And then once Cat gets this post up, Hart's going to cut into the middle and then clear. And that's how they like to do it. They like to do entry pass, cut, and then 4 players on the weak side, right? So here's this cut. But when you do that, you can see that it clogs the paint a little bit and they can send a double. So Hart, this pass is no longer open. And then OG makes a really good cut to free himself up, but it's just in a lot of traffic, right? Like there's a lot of Pistons players around surrounding him. You're gonna see the same thing on here. Mikhail's gonna cut. And then right now, the passing lanes are really, really tough. Like Brunson's basically taken out of this play. It's a hard pass to make. Hart is a hard pass to make. Mikhail's missed at this point. And then OG is not really in a dangerous position. And Tim Hardaway Jr. can contest this pass, as you're gonna see here. So then it's just a tough pass. No one's really on the strong side to give an outlet to Cat. And the reason no one's on the strong side is you want Cat to have a lot of space to generate this isolation advantage. So this is a good example of why you want that space. So Hart clears out. You get this entire strong side just for Cat and Durant one-on-one. Cat takes advantage and it's a dunk. But the thing to notice there is this is all in early offense. So when it's early offense, everyone's not really set and Cat gets this advantage because there's a lot of space. In a half-court set, teams generally preload help. So you look at Cam Johnson, he's already in help. So even though this side is clear, there's really not a lot of space. Look at this re-entry. And then look at every Nets player. Everyone's basically touching the paint. Cat would have to spin baseline for this to be an advantage, but even if he spins baseline, Cam Johnson's already ready to help. Because all 4 other Knicks are on the weak side, the passes are hard to make where you're allowing one net to guard multiple defenders. So here, Cat tries to generate advantage and it's just into traffic, right? There's just not a lot of space. You're gonna see the same thing here. Entry to Cat, here's McBride cutting. Here's Shamet cutting at the same exact time, so it's gonna clog the paint, right? And then after this clears out, you're gonna see Precious cut. So it's clear that the Knicks game plan is to cut off this move, but you're also not giving Cat a lot of space to isolate as well. So you really want Cat to be generating advantages where his advantages can actually open up opportunities for other people. And then if they don't double, that's when Cat should take advantage of a post-up. But your first line of offense should be hoping that they double, and then how do we maximize our spacing so that we can take advantage of that? You're gonna see it here, right? One player's on the strong side. OG is gonna set an off-ball screen for Brunson, where Brunson comes on the strong side. Because Brunson's on the strong side, you're occupying defenders, right? Clint Capella's occupied. They can no longer have 3 Hawks guard 4 players. So now there's just more space for this wide open Mikhail pass, right? If Garrison's not going to help, then you take advantage. But because he's in help, let's generate an advantage for another player. Then everyone's playing advantage basketball, and it's a wide open hard layup. Right, so when you enter these post-ups, you're hoping that the defending team actually doubles. Instead, when you clear out and hope that you can just take advantage of this, you're letting the Hawks play defense with less Hawks defenders guarding more Knicks players, like you see here. Right, this just isn't good spacing. This is obvious that we want to take advantage of Trae Young instead of taking advantage of the advantage that this creates. So Brunson could have been wide open there if he just lifted up onto the strong side. Another thing is when we post up Mikhail, the gravity of Cat also works wonders. So this is actually really bad defending because you're leaving Cat wide open. We should know this happens and we should take advantage of this by having Cat space a little higher for an open 3. But Brunson on the strong side also occupies Dyson a little bit better, and then Cat has a wide open cut. So that's good finding his space, knowing that he has that advantage there. But you can't repeat it every time, right? So like Cat here, he sees the same exact thing, but Brunson's also not on the strong side, so it's a little bit more crowded. And Cat's going to cut into traffic. Like if Cat's spaced out a little higher, Brunson moved down, this is a wide open 3 for Cat. Or if they don't want to help off Cat then that's a wide open opportunity for Mikhail. Instead, you kind of have this like soft double. Like Hawks aren't the best defending team, so it doesn't look that bad. But that's an easy opportunity where they could send help. So here, I want to show you what off-ball screening can look like. So here's Hart, right? Nets are kind of clogged. And then OG and Brunson are going to do a little split action where it occupies both Nets defenders, causes some confusion for an open OG3. Here you're going to see Mikal cut again, but there's no point in this cut, right? You're just cutting into traffic. But this off-ball screen is what occupies Clowney, and then that occupying Clowney for a second leads to this open 3. So if you want to take advantage of the post-ups, you can have more off-ball actions that are happening, just occupying defenders. It also cleans out some of the room for Cat to operate with more space. Here's a good entry pass example. You're going to occupy D'Lo by running this dribble handoff, and then look at the timing. Cat gets his position exactly when that happens. So you can't double right off the entry pass. Very quick cut by Mikal. Great play. Right, so there should be more movement when these post-ups are happening too. That'll generate more of the advantages. Immediately fast off the pick and roll. Just establish position. Help can't come. Easy layup. Run the same exact play. Right? This is really cool. Back-to-back plays. Same exact play. Right into post-up. Fast post-up. But because you just beat them last possession, Keon Johnson's relaxing a little once that pass is made. Go chase it. Wide open mid-range. We like to generate advantages from post-ups, and we should make sure that we're utilizing the space of our players correctly to generate the best advantage we can.